Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Owls. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Tarek Skubal. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Starling Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him. One down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike, and a count 2-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that drops in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hill makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Pete Alonso.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. No score as we head to the bottom of the 1st. And we're back. And on the hill, David Peterson. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. There's a strike. Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 1st out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. See you later. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's J.D. Martinez. Just missed. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's outside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Soto moving back for it. Squeezes it, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Skubal back to work. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Skubal winds and deals. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. On the outside corner, got him looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. late on that fastball.
Love to see it.
One ball,
Power versus power right there.
Next
Ball.
offering misses. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Jonah Bride went deep in the ball game last night. That one misses. Ball one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Bride leads off first with one away. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there and gone. He shoots one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, Otto Lopez will hit next. And that's in for a strike. This to third. Toss to Alonso. 2 out. So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. solo homer. She crushes that one to right field. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Rooker takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
To the right side, McNeil ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rooker puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. There's the strike. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a foul ball. Just missed.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Paul Blackburn up and throwing. Montas also getting ready. Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman.
So digging in, Jonah Bride.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressing so expressive and you're moving in perspective.
And the first offering is not close.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Two outs. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Right side. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Starling Marte.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now one missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's downstairs and outside. This one in the air, right field. Rooker on the move. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Mets go down quickly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. On the mound now, Paul Blackburn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Down to third baseman, Connor Norton. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. And a sac bunt here, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out.
Playing a little small ball right there. Now they've got a runner on third with less than 2 outs. A lot of different ways to get him home. Nicely done right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Lindor makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Lined into left center, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. That one's in there. That's strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Fly ball down the line. Soto. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. The Owls have the lead. 6-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Skubal back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
0-2.
Hard on the ground to first. Pasquantino steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
1 down, base is empty.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next pitch is downstairs. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Alonso in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball,
the Mets
1 strike.
yet to pick up a hit here. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
1-2 here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. This one popped up. Alonso makes the grab, and there's one away.
Number 7. Designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Sanchez in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
the catcher, number 13.
Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now Derek Hill. On the ground. Fair ball. Here comes Perez around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 7-0. Next to hit, Connor Norby. Fought off foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right, the runner at third, Hill at first, 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Runner from third comes across, and it's an 8-run lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Blackburn out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
We in go mode, going. We in go mode. We don't ever stop. We don't ever drop.
Frankie Montas on to pitch here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Lopez at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Two outs, two in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That one's in there. Strike one. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
0-2.
The 0-2. Got it. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field, Lopez giving chase, but not going to catch up to this one.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked, most niggas scared to come. Scared the box, they're running to get the from the area.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Buto getting loose as well. Line drive. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yeah, the batter now, Brent Rooker. that one down the line, and that's just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Pasquantino aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. Full count now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And Martinez. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
So now here's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a base hit. One runs in, cut off, now a throw home. And he's got no chance, he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
And here is Salvador Perez. And they get Perez for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Jonah.
And the batter now, Jonah Bride.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressed in so impressive.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Late swing, foul to the left. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. Andrew Nardi taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And
Ball
that's
one.
off the inside edge.
1 ball.
And that's
2
ball
strikes.
1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses with that one. Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. The Owls out front here, 10-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder,
And it's fouled away. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Connor Norby now at the plate. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
And that one in the air center field. Siri under it. 1 away.
Up batter number 6. Shortstop, Joe.
So man aboard. And here is Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. And the lead continues to grow, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Montas is done in this one, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on here, Calvin Fauché. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. To third. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Owls ready to begin the 8th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nardi back to work. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. And there's the strike. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Siri in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Cut on and lifted in the air, Martinez. And that is that. And we're back. JD Martinez stands in.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Fauché, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Movement in the bullpen, Sean Reed Foley getting loose out there, and a curve is down and in. And there's a foul ball. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. That misses, and it's a full count. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. J.D. Martinez takes him deep, and they add a run. It's 12-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Clips the corner. And it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, 2 now. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. Man at second with 1 away. Jonah Bride getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Out. Number 2.
Now batting the center field.
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bender.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-1.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
Full
inside. And a full count now. Hit in the air left field. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
McNeil batting with 1 down, takes the strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bender is just one strike away. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for Game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
Nothing your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Sat down for a drink of